Yo, what up? Matty B up in here, doing Homeless Not Hopeless Reality. CPCA, I'm promoting for funding for my nonprofit organization to put into my hopefully soon-to-be wife's landscaping idea that she has, because she's so good at it and she works so fast. And it's called Top Shelf by Herself Landscaping Limited. But we haven't even started it yet, so I gotta copyright that name before someone else thinks of it. But anyways, Mistaken Identity Epilogue. So, yeah, I of course got taken down by Merv, even though I did everything he said. And so they say, okay, Souch, we're gonna do you a favor here and let you go. I'm like, you basically threatened to beat the crap out of me if I didn't say I robbed some old lady of her crack, which I would never do, because at that time I smoked a lot of crack. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? So, for me to steal it from an old lady and not leave her a chunk. And secondly, the guy was like a monster compared to me, okay? This guy looked humongous. Like, why do you have to beat up the old lady? You could just pushed her out of the way and taken her money and her crack or whatever he did. And why'd they mistaken identity me for him? When I only had a gray sweater on. The guy was 350 pounds, native in appearance, long brown hair. I was ginger in appearance, buck 40. I was like 19 years old. The guy was like 30 years old. Like, you know? And they're like, we're gonna do you a favor because we just ran into a domestic here, Merv. I'm like, no, you didn't. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm by myself, dude. But you're walking with this guy. I was asking her what time it was. Like, Jesus Christ, you guys are weird. But, no, I don't really need that card, because, yeah. Thanks. Anyway, yeah, that's just part of their way of acting dumb and pretending they're dumb until it's time to actually deal with them as adults. When I was a kid, I pretended not to notice King cans that were bigger than me sticking out of my pockets. You know, I could have a malt liquor sorry for the language. I could have a malt liquor OE sticking out of my pocket. And they'd be like, you want to ride home, kid? And I'd be like, sure. Hopefully they don't notice this. Well, they didn't even notice it. Like, yeah, they did. They just act stupid. So when you get older, they think that you think that they think like idiots. But they don't. They are far from stupid. Do not do any stupid things. Okay, anyways, back to the CPCA, Committee of Peers for Community Awareness, where I pick up garbage for you. Get back to me on that in comments, please.